So I just bought a new fish tank. I'm a complete beginner and I'm gonna try and set it up so it's really, really good. I'm gonna try and get some corals in it. I'm gonna try and get some fishies and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try and document my experience and try and do it cheaply, but also try and do it really, really good. So the first thing I did was bought a Fluval Evo 52 litre tank. So these tanks, I think brand new are around £140 or second hand sort of on Facebook between 60 and £100. I got one for £110, which was it was second hand, but it had been used once and it came with a protein skimmer. It came with like a UV light, it came with the lighting, it came with the filter, the heater. So I think overall it was a pretty good deal. So that's what I'm using. And what I'm gonna do now is just quickly show you the setup so far. All right, so here I am now, just in front of the tank. I'll quickly show you around. So we've got the full tank here. We've got the protein skimmer, and just underneath we've got some filtration, we've got a heater, a return pump, and then here we've got the light. It changes colour, it's got blue light, white light in. We'll just lift it up and I'll show you there. Looking inside the tank, you can see the wave maker there, and then there's the return pump pumping the water back in. There's the vent, if you can see. Let's see. There's the vent, and that's bringing the water into the sump. So the first thing I did when I got this tank was I filled it with sand, as you can see at the bottom there. So that's live sand and it contains nitrifying bacteria. And then the next thing I did was add this rock. So this is artificial rock that's been sprayed with nitrifying bacteria. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to start the nitrogen cycle within the tank. So the nitrifying bacteria, once it gets put in water or salt water, it starts to activate and it can help reduce rubbish in the water, such as organic waste from nitrates and phosphates. And I also put this little ornament in, which is from a childhood tank, and I'm hoping that I can grow some coral or something on it. But yeah, that's once I add the sand, the rock and my ornament in, I then went and put the salt water in. So there's a few ways you can get the salt water. So one way is to get your RO machine and do salinity tests and mix it yourself, which I think I'll try and go into in a bit more detail in the future. Another way is to get your dechlorinator and mix your water with salt. Or what I did this time, just because I'm a complete beginner, I went and bought this water from a local aquarium store, and it was already salted and it had already been, all the chemicals from the tap water had been removed as well. So as you can see, the water looks pretty clear now. Then after I did the water, I then went on to installing the protein skimmer. So as you can see, this lets the air in, and then this adjusts the bubbles. And it's produced a little bit of waste there. And this protein skimmer came with the tank and was fitted to the tank. And I just think this tank's really, really good for beginners because it just sort of all fits together. And then you've got the filter which I put in. Let's see if we can pull this out now. Ooh. If you have a look in the filter, this is what comes with the tank. It's called carbon. And then we've also got the biofilm there, so that helps with the filtration. So according to the manufacturer, it says the Biomax insert provides optimum biological balance and it says the activated carbon insert eliminates toxic impurities, odour and discoloration. And then obviously, as you can see, it's in this sort of foam block, and then this foam block obviously holds it in place, and it also gets rid of any debris that's floating in the water. And what I'm planning to do in the future is just rinse these out, but we'll go into that in a later episode as well as we continue. And I've got the heater here. I've got it set to 26 degrees, and I've got the return pump. Also on the tank, I've got a temperature strip. So I bought this off FragTrade, and it tells me the temperature of the water. From the research I've done and from what the guys at FragTrade have told me, they said around 26 would be best for this tropical tank. So what I intend to do in the future is start adding some live microbes to the water, and that's what I'm gonna show you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I hope that sort of helps you out a bit if you're a beginner, or if you're more experienced. I hope you enjoy watching the journey of a beginner trying to set up a tank. I am getting a bit of advice from the people from FragTrade, so thank you to them as well. But I'm gonna be doing this as a series, so I'll be doing a few episodes, and hopefully as we go on, my video editing skills will improve, as well as my knowledge on marine fish tanks. And I'll try and explain to you sort of what I found difficult and what I sort of learned and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to subscribe to the FragTrade channel, do so, and then you can get notifications if Matt or Michael post a video, and you can also carry on watching videos from my little series. And if you like the video as well, just give it a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions or any suggestions as well, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. All right, thanks. Bye.